Live from the Northeast Comedy Cabaret, it's the Back to the Humor Show.
Alrighty! We're here with another Back to the Humor with Fat and Jack. Fat Dog and Jack Dog, Josh Jackaboo.
Matthew and Joshua, if you want to be biblical about it.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're very biblical. Here at Back to the Humor, we're very biblical.
So let's tell them about the good news first about the Betfair's Tavern.
Oh yeah, you're making me blush, Joshy Pants. You're making me blush. Yeah, we got a little thing going on at Betfair's Tavern, an already established open mic, and me and my crew, Back to the Humor boys, Matt Reese, Fat Dog, Joshy Pants. We're gonna be taking over that open mic in not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday it's on. I already got ideas like bursting out my head, dude. Doing some crazy stuff, maybe some live Back to the Humor shows. Maybe you guys got to come to that shit, dude.
Ooh, yeah, we're taking over.
Listen up, dudes. Yo, we're taking over the Betfair's Tavern for open mic, dude.
We're running that shit down to the ground worse than it was.
Yeah, with my tag team partner, brother Jack Kabuski over here. And I'm the Philadelphia Folkster because I'm not the real Hulkster. I don't want to get sued, you know what I'm saying, brother?
Copyright infringement.
Yes, thank you, brother. Oh, man. Woo! We're shot out of the cannon. Shot out of the cannon, man.
I got some stuff to talk about on the news.
Oh, yeah.
We don't usually do this on Back to the Humor. We're starting this.
Awesome.
This Asian guy, he went to a Starbucks, and one of the co-workers, he drew like some chinky face on the cup.
Can you say chinky face?
Well, yeah, we've said great jokes on Back to the Humor. Why not say chinky? Why not, folks?
A little chink in the armor.
What is your reaction to that? What would you do if you were Asian or Chinese and you went in there and some guy drew a on your fucking cup? What would you do?
I would be like, "Sway, yo, where's my lawyer? Let's sue the shit out of these dudes."
Well, that's if he was Jewish.
Warm it up here, folks. Warm it up here. Nice. Well, before we bring out our guest, though, I
got one more topic.
Okay, all right, topical. To Mr. Topical. Wait, he's got one more topical then.
Another topic. This woman tried to sneak a chihuahua in her panties.
Oh.
And you know what the dog said, "Hey, yo, the chico cunt."
My God, baby!
This guy's spilling
One of
stuff
our audience
over here.
members just spilled my
Oh,
coffee.
yeah, working on my Cheech and Chong impression.
This is not acceptable. I'm a diva. I'm a diva, damn it.
Yeah, that's right. What are you going to bring up before
I was gonna, actually, we're not introducing him yet, but soon, man. I'm my mentor, my wrestling mentor. I don't know if you heard of this guy, El Luchador Fat Dog.
Yeah.
Well, he actually has a challenge for your international title there, bro.
Shit.
So yeah, you're gonna have to defend that shit, dude, and hopefully, you'll keep that belt next time we see you.
Next week, that's going to happen.
Oh, man,
Stay tuned,
okay.
a little teaser.
Well, wait, don't we got a guest today, man?
Well, before we get to that, I had something else I was going to bring up.
Okay, another thing
before.
was gonna be
I was going to say,
all
I'm
right.
going to do my Cheech and Chong impression, you do your Seinfeld impression.
Okay.
I'm working on my Cheech and Chong impression.
Hey, this guy. Oh, man. Oh, this guy. He spilled his iced coffee. Oh,
Hey, calm down, man. Hey, you didn't mean to do it.
oh no, the fucking guy in his Seinfeld. Oh, man.
My
He's making me
wife,
look bad.
my wife's trying to leave me for Channing Tatum. What kind of name is this? Channing Tatum.
What's the deal with
He's
this
a
guy?
really hot stuff.
What's the deal with this coffee? What's it good? This coffee.
All right, let's bring up our guest now, folks. Let's bring it up. Working hard.
Who we got, man?
We got a man.
Galley, who's our guest, Galley? We got a guest.
This man is a prodigy. We love him here.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We love him here at Back to the Humor.
Yes,
It's
yes.
Sir Brian Lichter.
B.Lion! B.Lion!
Where's B.Lion at? Here he comes.
Here it comes.
And I just dropped the goo. Here I come. It's a weird show. Just sit right there.
High five. Got a handshake.
Sit down. You're blocking the camera.
And I'm going to blow you. No, we do. Yeah, I'm back here.
Oh, man.
All right.
So, Brian, last week you were part of a hoax and you didn't realize it. You were talking to this gentleman, and he told you his father passed away, and he was in a shitty suit, which you were believing because comedians are shitty dressers, and you gave him one of your best jokes. You sympathized with this man, and then he said pretty much "fuck you," and you went up on stage and ripped up his set. How are you dealing with this tragedy?
I mean, he's just a dick. He's just a plain old dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard actually I heard that maybe you had a conversation with somebody of note about this situation. Do we want to talk about this?
Sure. All right. The whole video's out there. I forget what it's called. Like
very popular
special
video,
episode.
Special episode of Back to the
episode.
Humor. Special episode, which I think every episode is special in its own way.
Thank you.
Please, sir.
This is a beautiful audience out here, man. That's who he's
Beautiful
pointing at.
audience, but here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm saying. Yeah, so a special episode. So I was like, look, this shit needs to be bigger. What? It needs to go from this much shit to this much shit.
That's true.
And so what we need to do is get the word out there. So I decided to email Mr. Todd Glass.
You did, Todd Glass.
And did he respond?
From such shows as Last Comic Standing. Yeah,
Yes.
man, that's where he got his big.
Yeah.
I don't know any other shows.
Also,
I'm sure
Tosh
they're
Point
playing.
We play awful prank show.
Yes.
Tosh Point
Has anybody here not heard of Todd Glass?
They wouldn't be
Nobody,
in the room if they
nobody.
didn't.
Nobody?
All right.
That's right, because I was going to say get
He's
the
performed
fuck
on this
out
very
of
stage, my friend. He's performed on this very stage right here.
Okay, so what happened? You emailed them,
So-
nobody
Nobody
did
left, by the
respond?
Also on Louis,
Okay, did he
and
respond?
also on Sarah Silverman.
You're just being a jerk
He
right
also
now.
has his own podcast.
He's being a jerk
and,
right now. We might plug Horse here on Back to the Humor. Plug Horse even if they're not for...
He's been on Tough Crowd. He's been on Jimmy Kimmel.
Check your DVR for local TV jobs.
That's the Lichter humor we love.
He's been on a bunch of other bullshit. I don't fucking
Yes,
know.
yes. Now, did he respond to your email,
He
sir?
not only did he respond to my email, he gave me his phone number.
Whoa! A professional comedian gave his number out.
Yeah.
What the?
What the fuck? I mean, what the hell? What the heck?
So did you talk to him on the
So
phone?
me and him are gonna have a little coffee date.
Oh.
No. Hey there. All right. Let me.
Only on Back to the Humor film, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need a whole full crew.
You guys know what we're saying? All right. So I emailed him, and I'm sorry. I'm just trying to fit in. You know.
That was
I'm
cool.
trying to fit in with
Tight
the
squeeze.
group. I'm trying to fit in with the.
You are.
Oh,
You're the prodigy,
We got
bro.
puns. We got fucking puns and voices and shit. But let me get to the point. I called Todd Glass.
Yes.
And I didn't know it was him at first. I thought maybe it was one of his interns.
Was it one of his
Do you have anything to say?
Was it one of his interns?
Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. I thought it was going to be... I'm fucking awkward. This is my first time
We
on the
like
show.
it.
People, come on. So it was... I called him and I thought maybe it was going to be one of his interns. But it turned out to be Mr. Todd Glass.
Whoa! You saw it! Whoa! You lucky devil!
And I was like, wow, really? And I'm like, how'd you know it was me? And he said, I recognize the 215 area code, which if you don't know,
It's from Philly.
then you're not from Philly if you don't know that shit.
Were you nervous? Were you erect? Were you aroused? Were you stimulated? Were you emotionally?
Did you have to
robust?
change your
Were you
underwear?
shocked? How did you feel in that moment when you found out it was actually him? Why are you scared right now?
Calm down, Johnson. Calm down. That other guy smacked this
Cowboy.
guy around.
So this is, unfortunately, because the stage is so small, we're kind of all like,
I'm hanging on by a thread, but that's okay, man. It's like kind of like The View we're today, where you're like talking over each other like a bunch of girls.
it's okay.
I'm a cunt.
All right. I don't know where I was in this story. Okay. Called the guy, Todd Glass, comedian.
You're talking to him.
So I was talking to him, and I told him about the situation. I showed him Darren's video, and he watched it. He was on the treadmill at the time for whatever reason. He's like, yeah, I had some time. I'm on the treadmill, so I figured you'd call me. He didn't seem out of breath, so I guess he's in good shape. Wow. This is the king of unnecessary applause breaks.
Yeah.
That's how we do it here on Back to the Humor.
I originated that.
Hey, would somebody go sign my name on the list? I don't want to be on the last spot there. Please, somebody. Go first.
Well, I mean, so what happened was I called the dude, I called the guy, he's a comedian, but it happened so fast that I wasn't nervous, because it just happened so quickly. And I was just talking to him, and I'm like, yeah, this is what happened. Some guy came to the cabaret, as you saw in the video. He said his dad was dead, and then it turned out he wasn't. He was taking the joke. So I'm just giving you a synopsis. Watch the fucking video, fill in the gaps. But the point is, so I was talking to him. Good guy, very good guy. I hope that helps my career. He's a good guy, and he's, he talked to me like a human being. It felt good for once.
Finally, a nice celebrity out there. Come on, man.
Yeah. So he was saying this guy is obviously a sociopath, and you got to treat him just like a guy with basically an illness. Like he's not just a guy; he's a guy who's deranged. And he even told me if the guy shows up tonight, if you want, which I don't know if I'm this extreme with it, but he's saying if you want, call the cops to get this deranged dude out of here. I don't know. He said it. But so, and a lot of people have been who weren't here when it happened. They're like, well, it's just a joke. Get over it. Get over the joke. He just played it. He just pulled the wool over your eyes.
They were not here.
Are you gonna cry about it?
They were not here. Well, we weren't crying.
Yeah.
We're exploiting it. You know?
They were not punked. We were punked.
Exploitation.
Some fuck punked us and stole all our shitty jokes.
He's quoting me.
Yeah. But the point is, if you weren't here, don't fucking run your mouth about this shit.
Yeah.
You weren't here. You don't know what it feels like to be emotionally raped. It sucks.
Well, unfortunately, what happened in the story was everybody knew about it. Unfortunately, you came in last where you were actually sitting next to the guy, and we couldn't clue you in at that second. And we already knew, man. So I felt a little bad about that, but it also made the night even better because you would have never got up there and ripped this paper if you weren't like actually physically, emotionally affected at that moment. Being like, we kind of knew. We weren't even quite sure because the douchebag, even though after we found out he was lying, he still pulled out that card, exploiting his own grandfather's funeral card. What a douche that he's going to do something like that. Hack job.
Joe Rogan
fucking hack job. I know where you live, bitch. Well, I don't, actually.
Don't sue us.
What a great night. You were definitely one of the stars of that night, and you're off the spot, my friend. You did great, my friend.
Thank you so much.
That's it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Brian Lichter, Todd Glass, back to the humor. Hashtag, tag, back to the humor. Todd Glass, back to the humor. Back